There's nothing better than an athletic big man. JR says with all the enthusiasm of a man that is just waiting out the rest of his contract. He has absolutely totally phoned it in, and really, with shows like this, I don't blame him. I'm John Renton with my review of AEW Rampage, a special start of Rampage, and next week a special start of Rampage with the firm deletion match. Oh, God, I know this show, taped or live, it can go one of two ways. There could be a couple things that even when they try to do them right, they end up totally doing them wrong by the end. Or you can just get phoned in shit. Or, actually, now there is a third category. You get a mixture. Because they tried to do some angles on this show. They're trying to ramp up things on Rampage, ironically. But here's what they offered. So, JR, Excalibur, Shivani on commentary. We get White Juice, a.k.a. Jay White and Juice Robinson, against Ricky Starks and Shawn Spears. Starks-Spears contrast. No, I don't really know what I'm on about. Just trying to have a little bit of fun because, yes, they've tried to build this. And I give them credit for trying to put a little more effort into some of these matches. They're trying to have stuff bleed between the two shows because Dynamite's ratings are about what they are, and they're trying to keep Rampage's ratings up because they have AEW Collision coming up. My question is this going to be the end of Rampage? What's going to happen? So, anyway, there was a jump start. It kind of makes sense because this is maybe not felt like a blood feud, but it makes sense because these guys have had some back and forth exchanges. But they go outside. There's choking with the cable. The referee is either distracted or ignoring or just is possibly distracted by a shiny object. And Starks gets a hot tag. Eventually, Spears gets tagged back in because we're going New Japan style, where the guy that's going to take the fall gets, oh, please give me a tag. Okay, I'm back in. And then we get some near falls and then Blade Runner 1, 2, 3. And aftermath where Starks is bound, determined to get to Juice Robinson. Then the Hardys and Hook are backstage. Isaiah Cassidy's not there. Stokely and the firm apparently kidnapped him and Applebee's while Mary J. Blige was playing. That was said by Stokely. We go up to a little scaffolding thing where Ethan Page is like, we're demanding to know when the firm deletion match is going to happen. Actually, we're going to tell you when it's going to happen. It's going to happen next week on Rampage. Good God, this cinematic bullshit. That's probably going to take up a good 20 minutes of the goddamn hour-long program. And then Hardy says, fine, we'll do it. Just put him down. Okay, we'll put him down. They put him down, and they didn't even bother to shoot this correctly or have a sound or whatever or make it anyway halfway serious. Isaiah hits. It's obviously a crash pad. Okay, whatever. But say you want to make everybody believe that he landed on the concrete. Okay, have it be like where, my God, he's like contorted and stuff like that. I'm not saying blood, but maybe a trickle wouldn't have goddamn hurt. Like he's really, really fucked. Nope, they just did it where he's contorted, but that's it. It's kind of like when Big Show chokeslammed Kurt Angle off the scaffolding thing, or not the high rise or something like that. I think it was actually the second floor of a part of the arena, and there you go. That was about it. And then Kurt's leg was broken for a while. Actually, he needed neck surgery. I don't know what they've done to Private Party, but it's shit. So then Hook says the firm's getting deleted. God, I wish this entire feud had been deleted. Naturally Limitless, Dustin Rhodes, and Keith Lee took on Charlie James and Brady Pierce. Okay, Lee's fine in short bursts. I'm worried about Dustin. He has said this is one last ride, but neither of these guys can really move all that well. Like, I know there have been health issues, especially on Lee's part, but nevertheless, Spirit Bomb 1, 2, 3. Then Swerve and the Embassy are there. They're on weird ski masks for some reason with Prince na. Hey. So this feud isn't over. Lexi is with Sammy. MJF left him. He doesn't know what's going on. And Ty tries to inspire him to not believe in MJF and not lay down. And don't do it for the money. Do it for the love of the game. Do not ever have Ty Melocante talk on television again. Anna Jay took on Ashley D'Amboise. I kept wanting to call DM Boise because I'm weird. Ashley apparently signed some kind of deal with AEW. She's been featured on their YouTube programming, and I believe has recently been in, is it Impact or the NWA? One of the two. She's been doing some stuff, I believe maybe even for Mission Pro Wrestling. And this went through a break. This should have only been a few minutes. I'm not knocking. Both can get better, but this went too long. Anna Jay locked on the Queef Slayer, got the victory. And then lights out. Julia Hart attacks her and everything for whatever reason. And Julia bounces Anna Jay's head off the floor about 10 times. And Anna Jay's still fine to bend her around the post. And Anna Jay's got the spooky makeup, so she's going to be corrupted by the mist. The Outcasts are backstage. All I got out of this is Willow versus Saraya, Defender of Abuser versus Happening. The Outcasts is one of the worst goddamn stables that is going on in wrestling, and one of the worst things AEW has done. Completely nullifying Ruby Soho. Toni Storm looks like she's just waiting to get out of there, and Saraya has been the worst signing that Tony Khan has done. The worst. Worse than Jake Hager. So anyway, the Acclaimed, Max Caster does a rap. We're abusing you like we're abusing you like DeSantis abuses political powers. All this makes fun about Don Lemon losing his job. See, those jabs are funny, and DeSantis is a terrible person and a terrible representation of at least the good parts of Florida. If you vote for DeSantis, you're a fucking moron. Just want to say that in case any of you stragglers haven't been run off of, quite frankly, being part of anyone's channel, because you don't fucking deserve it. Because nobody that supports DeSantis deserves to be happy. So anyway, nevertheless, the Acclaimed and Billy beat up 3 jobbers. One was Ryzen. I think the one that got pinned was Cameron Stewart. And then Omega and Moxley in a cage on May 10th. All right, they're hyping that up. They don't do cage matches too often. I expect shenanigans. Also a Trace Trios Battle Royal. 18 men, 6 teams, more Battle Royals. God, I'm so sick of them on both shows. Here's Mark Briscoe to be the outside enforcer for Jay Lethal with Team TNA versus Cash with Dax. Normally, if there wasn't a stupid, story surrounding this, I'd be fine with it. Lethal can work, Cash can work. This featured good wrestling, but then shenanigans where Mark Briscoe gets knocked down, and then Lethal Injection 1, 2, 3. The tag team champions have taken back-to-back losses in singles matches. I really hope they got a boost in pay, because I have a feeling this is going to be a very, very dire series of unfortunate events continuing for FTR. Rampage feels more pointless than ever. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritlin. I'll see you soon.